Hey, welcome back everyone. How you doing? It's me, Mr. 4K Upscaler. Hopefully everyone's having a good Friday. I can only hope that everyone's having a good Friday. And if you're not having a good Friday, uh, try to look on the bright side. You can't change what's done in the past. Past is past. Look at the now, fix the problem if you can, and move forward. Wish you all the best. All right, let's talk about Google Stadia. Now, granted, I did put a lot of positive into Google Stadia, and I talked about Google Stadia. The one positive that I talked about Stadia was that it works, and that was my whole point. The reason I was kind of upset with some of the lies out there on the YouTube was because these YouTubers were not telling you the truth. They were saying that there's no 4K HDR games, there's no HDR, that the video bitrate is compressed, it looks terrible. None of these things were true. People saying that Chromecast Ultra it's overheating. It's not overheating. I tried it. I tested it nonstop. It's still turned on, as a matter of fact, and it's not overheating. So the main thing that really bothered me about was the lies that they were saying, basically that the Google Stadia doesn't work. And that's not true. It does work. Obviously, you got to have a good internet connection. Doesn't have to be 1 gigabit up or 1 gigabit down, but it works. I've tested it on 20 megabits per second hotspot. I tested it on 130, 150 Mbps. It works. All right. And when it works really well. So Google Stadia has proven to us that technology is here and it works and it will happen eventually in the future. It's not going to happen. Guys, listen, for those of you who are thinking that somehow the consoles will be got rid of this year or next year, listen to me, guys. I don't want to brag about myself. I'm not a Nostradamus or anything like that, but I can tell in the future where things might go. By 2031, that's when you're going to see Sony announcing and Microsoft announcing that they're done with the consoles, okay? But you still got 10 years to go. I mean 11 years. You still have 11 years to go. So you're going to enjoy your consoles for 11 years. All right, you got 11 years to go. This is just optional. This is just something they're showing us what's possible, okay? Now, I want to talk about some negatives about Google Stadia. We have to be fair. And remember, the whole point of my channel is to be fair. I have to acknowledge the elephant in the room, both sides. I have to acknowledge both elephants in the room on the both sides of the aisle. And what are you talking about? Granted, Google Stadia works. And I have made videos to show you that it works. There's videos of that it works. 4K works, HDR works, really great latency. There's no input lag, not that I have encountered. And that's because you're using a controller that's connected to a Wi-Fi. So there's really no latency. Everything runs great, smooth 60 FPS, if your internet is stable, that is. So it works. Now, my biggest problem with Google Stadia is really the games. And I think this is where they're failing, in my opinion. Because what's the whole point of you selling this product? The games. But you're not really giving, right now at this moment, you're not giving a casual gamer, you're not giving much of a choice. What exactly are you giving them? Okay, so, for example, Red Dead Redemption 2, that's something you have to purchase yourself. You have to spend $60. Plus tax, $63. You're paying a full price for something that you can go to a Rockstar app launcher or Steam and play it from your PC, right? You're already spending that kind of cash. What games do you have available for you to play as part of a subscription, $10 a month Pro Stadia package. Well, you only got, I believe, 4 games. Let me see. You got Destiny 2, you got Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, you got Farming Simulator, and you got Samurai Showdown. So 4 games. And these 4 games are like, you play the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, you're not going to go crazy about that. Farming Simulator 19, it's okay, but you're not going to go crazy about that. Samurai Showdown's alright, but no one's playing it. I couldn't find anybody online to play this with. You can play it locally, I guess, with your friends in the house, but online, no one's playing this thing online. I don't even know if the servers are working for this thing. So you got 4 games. Destiny 2, it's like the only thing that, like, I would say there's some benefit to it, there's some merit to it, but other than that, there's really not much for you to look forward to when you're paying $10 a month. I mean, you're paying $10 a month really for that 4K in HDR. It's what you're paying for. But then again, you got to have a good internet connection, no data caps, which I happen to have. But how many of you are going to have that? No data caps, you know. So Destiny 2 would be like the only thing I would say that it's good. This, you have to pay for this. And this, you have to pay for this. And all the other games, I mean, look at this. You got to pay $39.99 for Darksider Genesis. Why isn't this included with Pro subscription? It's beyond me. Why isn't Guild included? No, really, think about this. Google Stadia. Why isn't, this is your exclusive. This is your exclusive game. Why isn't your exclusive game included with the Pro subscription? Okay. Rage 2 should have been included in a Pro subscription. There's tons of games here that are not included. And I can, let me go see all the games. Where is it? There's tons of games here that should be included. Assassin's Creed, look at this, $120 bundle. Who's gonna pay $120 bundle for something that sits on the cloud? I mean, you got to be mental, Google. You got to be really mental to think that someone's going to pay $120 for Assassin's Creed Odyssey when they can go ahead and sign up with Ubisoft Plus. Ubisoft Plus, and have this game part of a Ultimate Edition included with $14 a month. Why would anybody bother buying games from here when they can go to Ubisoft and play it from their PC with a $14 a month package deal, and they get all of the Ultimate package editions with every single exclusive Ubisoft game that's being released out there? So it doesn't make any sense. And then if you want to get Assassin's Creed Odyssey standalone game, you still got to pay $59. It's a Christmas. Where's the discounts? What happened to the discounts? They're not here anymore. Attack of the Titan. Who's going to pay $59.99 for this? Yeah, and then you got Grid $59.99. Why isn't Grid included part of the Pro subscription? Give people something to race. Give people a sports game. You know, really, it's... and I think this is where I believe Google Stadia has the potential to fail if they don't fix this. You know, like I said, I'm giving them till April. I'm trying to be fair. I'm giving this company till April to get their shit together, really. And I'm being nice about it. Like, you're going to have to get your shit together, Google, if you want to be successful next year. Right now, you're not giving much. You're taking much, but you're not giving much. Right now, Google, you're acting like a mob mentality, like a mafia mentality. All right, you're not giving much in value, in terms of value, to your customer. Okay. And again, Guild, it's your exclusive game. The Guild, it's your exclusive game. Why isn't this part of Pro subscription? What are you paying $10 a month for? And every time you ask them something, they always repeat the same thing. We thank you. We appreciate it. Make sure to check for the latest updates and news. They're like robots. Like they're repeating the same thing like robot. I don't even know if you. I don't think you're talking to a human being when you were asking Google something. I think you're talking to a computer that has a synchronized data of what people might be asking. It's like an algorithm. You're talking to an AI computer bot algorithm because it's always repeating the same answer. No, I don't think you're talking to a human being. Because I've noticed that when I went to their community forums, everything seems as if you're talking to a artificial intelligent algorithm AI bot. Like you're talking to a bot, basically, is what you're talking to. Which really sucks. There is no customer service. Let me tell you, Google has no customer service as of now. They have zero of customer service. And good luck if you want to refund something. Good luck. And good luck you trying to reach Google. Good luck. All right? So, look at these games. Metro Exodus. Why would I pay $40 for Metro Exodus when I can go ahead and just go to my Xbox Game Pass Ultimate and play it on my PC? What? Still no answer? Phil Harrison? Even though you are a friend with Phil Spencer? Still no answer. Of course there's no answer because he cannot answer. He cannot answer. These individuals are there to make money. They cannot answer to you because they know that we are right and they're wrong. This is not a good value. This is a shitty value. All right? And this is a negative about Stadia. I mean, look at it. Look at these pricings, man. Come on. Why aren't these games included in PlayStation 4 Pro? I mean, why aren't all of these 22 games included with Pro subscription? Then I can say, hey, why should I pay money for this when I can just join for $10 a month and have all of these games included? Do you know why they're not included? Because, guess what? Google is having a difficult time right now convincing these developers to join in with Google Stadia. Because Google Stadia right now is not doing that well. Obviously. People are skeptical about this. And it's not that it doesn't work. It works. Technology works. But the problem is, Google, you're not giving us. You're not making me an offer I can refuse. You want to have a mob mentality. You want to be a Don Corleone. You're not giving me an offer that I can refuse. You are giving me an offer I can easily refuse. Actually, this is an offer that I can easily refuse. Look at the Game Pass, for crying out loud. Look at the really for everything that's out there that's holy, the spirits of goodness. Look at the Game Pass. Halo Master Chief Collection, including remastered Halo Reach. The entire Halo games, all part of Game Pass Ultimate. Look at the value that you are getting with the Xbox. Xbox, honestly, right now at this moment, Xbox has the best damn value for your money in terms of games. Tons of games. And if Google Stadia thinks they can compete with Microsoft, I mean, Jesus H. Christ, God help you. God help you. Because you ain't going to win. I mean, this is just bad. Bad. I mean, think about it, man. Think about it. Why isn't Rise of the Tomb Raider included in a Pro subscription? Why isn't Shadow of the Tomb Raider included with why isn't Tomper? Tomper should be included in a damn Pro subscription. Why isn't Trials Rising included in a Pro subscription? They're not included because Google Stadia is struggling. It's struggling to convince developers to put these games into a subscription. And Ubisoft's not going to put these games in subscription because Ubisoft wants you to join their subscription and their platform, which is much, much better. Ubisoft Plus. It's way better for $14 a month. It's way, way better than this. Okay? So, you really are not getting any value here. Yes, guys, here's the thing. It works. I click on it. It works. You can play games. It works. But it doesn't matter if it works. If you have to pay $138 plus tax, $140. It really, think about it. Let's look at this from this perspective. You spend $140 just to get started with this service. You have to spend $140 just to get started. On top of $140, now you gotta pay $10 to have the Pro subscription to watch 4K in HDR, to play 4K in HDR. So that's $150. So just to get you started, you're looking at $150. $140 to buy the device with Chromecast Ultra and a Wi-Fi controller. And then if you want to play in 4K and HDR, which you are going to want to, you got to pay additional $10. So that's $150. $150, and for what? You get 4 lousy games that maybe Destiny 2 is the only game you're going to maybe care about. You don't care about the farming simulator, all right? And you're definitely going to care about Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. And then look at these games. Look at these ridiculous prices over here. Come on, man. Why isn't this included? The Guild is your exclusive game for Google. Why isn't it included in the Pro subscription? If you can't include this game, which is exclusive, if you can't include the Guild in your Pro subscription, then it's not exclusive. Then this company, developers who created that game, they still dictate on how this game is being sold. You are not. So it's not exclusive. I mean, look at these prices. I mean, it's ridiculous. And the worst part is this, guys. When you purchase these games, you don't own them. You don't physically, like on my PC, I have my games on a hard drive. They're on a hard drive. Okay, and I can always reinstall them. Okay, this, it's sitting on a cloud server somewhere. You're required to have a good internet speed, and then on top of that, they can always pull these games out. The developers can say, okay, we're gonna pull Assassin's Creed out of there. For those of you who paid for Assassin's Creed, too bad. So it's really, it's still a bad deal, guys. Yes, Google Stadia works. I supported the fact that it works. Technology, it works. If one thing we can say about Google Stadia, it was a great technical demo, an expensive technical demo for you to try. What this is, it's an expensive technical demo for you to try to see what the future might be or what the future might look like. But it's still hard to recommend, man. I mean, I'm sorry, guys, but I'm still having a difficult time recommending this because you're not getting any value here. And if I don't see a value, I don't care if your technology works, Google. I don't care if your technology works, Phil Harrison. The problem is, what are you giving to gamers? What offer are you making me that I can't refuse? I can easily refuse this because I can play it on my PC in a much, much better graphics, much, much better bitrate. And I have the game. It sits in my hard drive versus something that sits on your cloud data center. I mean, come on, man. This is just... Here's what I want to say. I want to be fair about Google Stadia, and I said that from the beginning, but Google Stadia really has a long way to go. They got a long way to go. They got a Mount Everest to climb if they want to turn this thing around. And I'm gonna end this video by saying this. I'm trying to be fair with Google Stadia. I'm giving Google Stadia till April. If Google Stadia doesn't turn things around by April, and we're still paying these ridiculous prices, these ridiculous pricing on something that sits on the cloud, what's the point of that? Then I think you guys have failed. Someone else will take over. Amazon will take over. Someone else will take over. Then what's the point of paying that $10 a month? Why isn't Wolfenstein included? Why isn't Guild included? Why isn't Grid included why isn't NBA 2K included? Why aren't these games included? What have you been doing for past few years? What have you been doing, Google, for past few years? Aren't you supposed to be negotiating with developers, with dev companies? Aren't you supposed to be making sure that you have something available, part of the pro subscription? Right now, your pricings are like really crap. Come on, man. You asking people to pay a full price on everything when I can get Darksiders Genesis cheaper on the Steam and play it from the Steam, dude. Come on. Come on. This is an easy debate for me to win over. So right now, what I want to say is this. Here's the thing. Google Stadia works from technological. Here's what I want to do. I want to end this video by saying this. Google Stadia works from a technological cloud gaming point of view. Yes, 4K and HDR, it's possible. Technology, it's there, it's coming. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if your technology works. I don't care if you're giving me 8K resolution with HDR. I don't care if it works. The problem is this. Where are the games, man? Google Stadia, the best place to play for all the plays that we know to play. Where are these games? Where are they? Where's FIFA? Where's Pro Evolution Soccer? Where's Madden? Where's MLB? Come on. PlayStation now has 700 plus games. And I'm only paying $10 a month for PlayStation Now. I'm only paying $10 a month for PlayStation Now. And I got over 700 games to choose from. Yes. What do you got? What do you got, Google Stadia? What do you have? Look at the Project X Cloud. 50 games. 50. For free. 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 Can you hear me, Phil Harrison? Do you have swabs in your ears, Phil Harrison? Take the swabs out. Can you hear me, Phil Harrison? I know you can hear me, sir. Talk to your friend Phil Spencer. 50 freaking games. 50 on Project X Cloud. For free. Look at the Game Pass Ultimate. Look for crying out loud. Thank you, Phil Spencer. Phil Spencer should get an Oscar for the best, for the most genuine video gamer and CEO ever. Look at the amount of games he's giving me. Look at the amount of games I'm getting from the Game Pass. The best damn service, the best gaming service ever created in history is Game Pass Ultimate. Thank you, Phil Spencer. The amount of games that I have available on Game Pass Ultimate, it's unbelievable. What are you giving me, Google Stadia? What are you giving me? Nothing. You know what you're doing, Google Stadia? You're ripping me off. You're taking my money out of my pockets. And I know this will be difficult for some people to hear, but the reason I'm making this video, it's not to trash talk this service. It's to get to Google's attention. Maybe some people will share this video. Maybe the Google employees will look at this video, and I hope that you Google employees are looking at this video. This is not good. I hope Phil Harrison sees this video. I hope that Google employees bump into this video. Listen to me, guys. This is not good. This is bad. This is a bad value that you're giving us. It's not a good value. This is bad. This is a bad deal. Okay? You know it, and I know it, and everybody knows it. Yes, your technology works, but what is the point of your technology working if I got nothing? I have to spend more money to play some games which I don't own. I'm leasing them. I'm leasing a license. I'm not paying for something to own. I'm paying a damn license to lease from developers on something that requires a $150 bundle and a $10 subscription. And then I have to pay more on top of that subscription for the games which I don't own. I mean, look at this. This is not good, man. And you don't have any variety here. So, listen. Here's the thing. Yes, I have Google Stadia, but technology works. And eventually it will happen in the future. Eventually it will happen 11 years from now. 11 years from now, eventually this will happen. I don't know if Google's going to do it. Probably not Google. I don't think Google's going to do it. Google doesn't have it in them to give people what they want. If anyone's going to do it, most likely Twitch, Amazon, Jeff Bezos, that's who's going to do it. Okay? And of course, Microsoft's going to jump onto it in 2031, and then Sony will be forced to jump into it in 2031, 11 years from now. But this is just, this is looking like an on live waiting to happen. Honestly, what I'm looking at here, it looks the same scenario as on live, as Steve Perlman. It's like that Titanic ship that's going to hit the freaking iceberg. And I'm warning people, hey man, turn around. We're going to hit the goddamn iceberg. We're going to hit this damn iceberg. And they're not listening. They're not listening. Come on, man. This is not good. It's not good. So, well, there you have it. That's how I feel about. I'm trying to be fair, but I have to acknowledge this. I have to acknowledge this. This is not good, guys. Even for those of you who are supporting Google Stadia like I am, you need to speak up about this, guys. I know you want to support Google Stadia, but you need to speak up. You can't just kiss their ass. That's not how it works. If you kiss their ass, then you're being a fanboy. And I don't like fanboys. You need to complain about this. You need to write them a letter and say, hey, this is bad. What are you guys doing? This is not good. This is a terrible service in terms of gaming. You're not giving me much of a value here, man. You gotta fight for what's right. And this is not good. Why isn't this freaking game included? Why do I gotta pay $30 for this? This is an exclusive Google Stadia game. Well, why isn't it part of your Pro subscription? What's the problem? This is a real talk. Half an hour real talk. And guys, right now, I can't recommend this service. Because you got nothing to play except Destiny. But you can play your Destiny on your PlayStation, Xbox, and your damn PC. Come on, Google. Do you want to fail? Google, let me finish this video by saying this. Google, Stadia, are you asking to fail? Do you want to? If you want to fail, just do it right now and stop. But it seems to me you are asking to fail. Seems to me you acting like Steve Perlman from OnLive. You're really asking for the Titanic to hit the iceberg. And you know what I'm talking about is true. This is not good, man. How are you going to convince me? You can't convince me with your cringe-worthy, ridiculous commercials. Sorry, guys. It is what it is. I gave it a try, but I still cannot recommend it due to the lack of games. Where are the games? You should have at least 20 games part of your subscription. Where the hell is your subscription? $10 a month. You should have at least 20 games available. What do you got? 4 games. Farming Simulator. Who gives a shit about Farming Simulator? Come on, man. Come on, guys. You know, it is what it is. This is just a real talk. I have to be honest. And I said I was going to be honest. Technology works. It works, but it doesn't matter if it works. I don't care if it works, because you got nothing to offer me with that technology. Well, there you have it. That's my half an hour explaining to you. I hope that they see this video. I hope that the employees of Google see this video. I hope that Phil Harrison sees this video, because I want you guys to fix this. This is not good, man. This is not looking good. This is looking terrible. This is looking Titanic headed to hit the iceberg. That's what this looks like. All right? And where's your sales? Where's your sales? Where's your discount? Right. It's a Christmas. It's a holidays. Where is it? That's right. You know why there's no discounts? Because you guys are having difficult time convincing developers. And developers not going to invest into this service because they know it's failing. They're not going to invest, man. And I think I'm seeing it right now, because you guys are not listening. You guys are being stubborn, and you're not listening. You're not listening. You're not listening to somebody who paid for your service. You're not listening to the guys who paid for this, who want to support you. You're not listening, and you're ignoring us. And because you're ignoring us, it's exactly why you're going to fail. Somebody else will take the advantage of this, like Jeff Bezos, Amazon. That's who's going to take the advantage. They're going to say, look at these clowns. What are they doing? Okay, so put some games, for crying out loud. Put 22 games part of a pro subscription. Add more games. Add more value, man. What are you guys? Where's the discounts, for crying out loud? Come on. This video is over. That's it. It is what it is.